Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We are going to go ahead and see if we can tackle Sweet Bonanza today. It's been a few weeks since we played this, but I was feeling a little nostalgic for things that have happened recently, and I'm not even sure that's actually possible. As you can see, we have our gold coins down in the bottom corner there. They are the gold coins you get for signing up at Stake. There is a link in the description down below if you'd like to sign up and get your own account. I was going to say we're going to try and spin into a bonus. We've spun into a bonus right now with 5 scatters so far. This is a 9,000 coin bonus. Already won 3,100 off the very beginning here. We got our 10 free spins. Let's see what we can do with it. Again, this only cost us $112.50 to get into because we spun into it. I don't think I've ever been able to do it that kind of scatter. Apparently the extra scatters don't matter. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get a nice, real big bonus here, maybe a retrigger. Good thing we got a big win in the beginning here because it's doing nothing during the bonus. Alright, maybe we clear some plums out of there or something. At least we got a decent multiplier out of that one. With a 1449 last spin. That bonus by real quickly, but 5,000 back on the bonus. Again, it only cost us $112.50 to spin into it, so glad we didn't spend the 9,000 on it. The bonus itself only actually paid out about $1,200. Most of that came from the base game win before we spun in. So once again, we're going to go ahead and try and spin into another big bonus here in the last 7 spins. When we don't get into it, we'll go ahead and we'll buy our way into some bonuses, see if we can't get a better payout than the last one did. Thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos. Really does mean a lot to me. That was a nice little tumble. While we finish up the bonuses here, why don't you go ahead and take a second, hit that like button down below, and while you're there, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. We are, of course, still on the hunt for our first max win, and I want to make sure that everyone here is involved. When the first max win comes through, I want to make sure you get the notification so that you don't miss out. Go ahead and do a 4,000 coin buy-in here. We got our 4 scatters right tucked in the middle there, 10 spins going in. It looks like if you get the extra scatters, it just pays out more on the actual scatter bonus before you get into the game. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll certainly take as much as they want to give me before I get into it. Helps ease the pain a little bit when you get things like this where you've got 4 or 5 dead spins in a row. So far, not good. Only got a couple of spins left here. We're going to need a couple of really good tumbles to save the day here. And it is not the case. First bonus did not go well. We're going to run that 4,000 right back at it because I can't believe it went that bad. Hope everybody's having a good day. Everybody's having a great time today so far. There we go. There's a little bit of a better start. I mean, it's not a great one, but it's certainly more promising than the last one was. Now let's not dead spin our way into obscurity and we'll have a pretty good day. There's not much tumbling going on that screen. I'm sorry to say, it was not a great screen to be set up for tumbles. We would have had to get super lucky. No, we're already doing better than the last game. And our last couple of spins here after we get done with this one, then we can get some watermelons, maybe some grapes. I want a really big multiplier now. Pretty good tumble, halfway decent multiplier, no complaints. 2,000 coins on that one. We need about 730 coins on the last 2 spins to at least break even here. Last spin, dead spin. Haven't said that in a while. Not that it hasn't been relevant, I just don't think I've said it in a while. I'm going to take a step up here to a 5,000 coin buy-in. Ten more spins. All we're looking for is a little bit of help here. Hey, there's a 50x multiplier. I'd like to keep seeing tumbles there, but that is a 58x multiplier for 56.55. First spin already in profit. Now let's trot that 100x out here and do the same thing with it on a nice big connection. We weren't really close on apples. We were only halfway there, but it sure looked good. There's a nice little tumble there with the 100. I mean, I'd hate to see it only do that one tumble on the 50 there. Now see, like, you know, maybe just one more really good tumble here. Maybe a decent multiplier drop in. I guess 14x isn't too bad if you get a good enough tumble. 2,000 more coins. Another 1,500 would double us up on the buy. Last spin. Last spin, dead spin. I know I've said it 100 times, but I really need to get a mug with that on it. That's what coffee mug says. Last spin, dead spin, all the way around it. All right, so on to yet another bonus. I mean, these bonus goes pretty quickly, so that's sort of nice. We can get a bunch of them, you know, in one video. The downside is if they don't go well, you can lose a bunch of coins real quickly too. We're definitely gonna need some help from the game here. Would have been nice to get a retrigger on that, but I'm not asking for too much here. I just want the game to do its own thing. I'm gonna let it do its thing without making too many unreasonable requests. And maybe if I don't push the game, it'll sort of respawn. And it sure didn't. We got some bananas on the end, so it wasn't a dead spin on the last spin, but it was about as close as you're gonna get. Actually, that was a dead spin last spin because I wasn't paying attention to what spin we were on. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and go right up to a 7,000 coin buy-in here. And I do love Sweet Bonanza, but at the same point, it is so hard to deal with sometimes when it does things like, you know, 5 dead spins in a row to start a feature. Just like that. And when you do finally get a tumble, it's basically nothing. 200 coins back on a 7,000 coin buy-in is just not going to get us to where we need to be. It is teasing us left and right with the scatters here. That had the makings of a good tumble. Didn't even get back to a 10x payout on that one. Yeah, we'll just do the one step up again to another 8,000 coins here. I really probably should do some spins. A long time ago, someone told me in the comments that if I get a bunch of bad wins in a row, I should do some spins and sort of reset the AI in the background. It's probably not a bad idea. But so far we get a pretty good start off on this one. 2,200 on the first spin. It gives us 25% of the way and a little bit of change extra towards where we started. Let's keep that momentum up here. Get some plums. Did not get any plums, but 100 coins is 100 coins. Halfway through the bonus, not quite halfway back. We're gonna need something great to happen and drop in here. One off on the watermelons. That was a weird layout for those grapes, but I will take it. I could have sworn that was plums, but probably because the plums in the boxes are very similar in color, despite what anybody may say, those boxes are purple, not pink. However, last spin, dead spin, 3,000 coins back. I'm going to skip right over the 9,000, go straight to that 10,000 coin buy-in here. And then we'll probably finish up with an all-in, depending on how this goes. I'd at least like to get enough back on this to do another 10,000 coin all-in. One more multiplier. Good multiplier. Huge multipliers. Really a 3x on that? 515 coin tumble and a 3x multipliers. I mean, it's disappointing, but I guess it's more than we had. So we get a good multiplier now, turning into a decent tumble. So that's a 22x on a 300 coin multiplier. 6490 back, 8,300 so far. 7 spins left to go, but it looks like things might be turning around in our favor. Didn't drop any more sets in, but a 6x multiplier on that gets us dangerously close to actually breaking even. This should do it. And with a bunch of extra coins to go, we get a 13.5. Already 3,500 above and beyond where we started. Can we get a good connection, drop that 100x at the same time? I mean, I would almost just take it on bananas and just be happy with that. We already hit the 50x once. There's a whole bunch of grapes coming in there. A 4 scatter retrigger. Nice. Did that get us more than 5 spins? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen anything more than 3. Nope, just gives us the 5 spins, but it's neat to see. Already doubled up on the buy-in, however, over 20,000 coins. These are the 5 spins here from the retrigger. Let's see what we can get them to do for us. So far 0 for 4. It's a bunch of grapes. Yeah, we got another 5-spin retrigger on that. That's good because this one wasn't doing much of anything. Even managed to drop in a multiplier for us. That was nice of him. All right, back again. The 5 additional spins here. Can we get a retrigger on the retriggers on the retrigger? That's going to be a huge bonus. We can get boxes. Did not get the purple boxes, but that is a lot of multipliers popping in there. A 29x multiplier for another 6,300 coins. That gives us 28,000 with 2 spins left to go. Gonna bring it up to an even 30. And again, I know I'm asking a lot here, but it'll be nice to see. So as I said, we're gonna do one more here. I did say it might be an all-in. It's definitely not going to be. I'm not doing an all-in for 35,000. But we will do a 12,000. I don't normally go above 10, especially after winning on a 10, but what the heck. It's only free coins, right? So, get 10 spins left to go. This will definitely be our last buy-in, regardless of what happens for the video. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming and enjoying the video with me, having a great time doing this. A lot of great support recently, a lot of people coming in. Normally I would say things like this at the beginning of the video, but I got a little thrown off by spinning into a big bonus. So there has been a lot of new people coming in recently, and I get definitely a lot of people that are coming back and watching the video, so I do appreciate the support from both sides. It is always nice to have new people and the old people come together to enjoy everything. Can we get some plums? I didn't expect the watermelons, but alright. So again, if this is the sort of thing you enjoy watching and you did like the video, take a second, hit that like button. It really does help out. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. In fact, if you want to make sure you don't miss any future videos, hit the bell button next to the subscribe button. It'll turn on your notifications. Not the return we were looking for on a 12,000 coin buy-in, but we had a really good win on the 10,000, a great spin on the beginning, and we hit a 50x. Somewhere in there. Probably won't be in the title because that's not how I do my videos. In the meantime, though, I will see you in the next video.